At dawn, 4 claw marks 3 meters high. The sky is too low. A silhouette off by half a beat. Everyone sees it closer. Field signal. Red alert. We heard. We see something. Then the line died. File. SCP-096. Codename the Shy One. One rule. Do not look. Anyone who resolves its face will not remain on the roster. Distance is meaningless. Omega Watch climbs to plant sensors near the cave mouth. Helmet cams on. One camera refuses to display a frame, as if something doesn't want to be seen. Snow trembles like a drumhead. The radio carries a metallic tang on the wind. Something unfolds from the dark. Tall, pallid, joints like the wrong question. Eyes down. Wear the visor. Do not confirm. Do not look. Review the protocol. Call before shifting gaze. Rotate watchers. Safety tunnel. Drop the door. Darkness does not erase memory. The door bulges inward. Paint crazes like a web. Screws sing like birds. The hinge fails first. Metal crumbs fall like slow rain. Thermal picks up a long human shape sprinting. It redraws the route. The trace is a furrow, the ground instructed to remember. A corridor is empty until parallax reveals a tall, negative space figure. Then silence. The radio turns itself down out of shame. Hypothesis A. Mimetic trigger. Recognition becomes invitation. Hypothesis B. Exploits micro-terrain. The world as its private staircase. Hypothesis C. Sense lock. The shortest path straight through the mountain. Witnesses say 096 sobs. Shame, not mercy. It does not slow. Plan 2. Blind angles. No screens. Tape over every lens. The visor is honesty. Enough to live. Not enough to see too much. CCTV shows nothing. That is how important things look. Language is armor. Count steps. Announce turns. Purge image caches. Soothe the hands. Memory lives elsewhere. Whispers learn to speak. The paper map trembles under a glove. Blind stairwell. You can't outrun geometry. Only buy time. Pressure drops. A steel sign shivers until the letters blur. On the ridge, a hot streak slides like spilled ink, never slips. One black flicker. When light returns, the silhouette is very close. A name tag drops. A period ending the sentence no one wants to finish. A prayer to mathematics. The straight line is a promise. No pounding. The door disappears for a breath and comes back. Wrong. Crying through a vent, small, steady, the worst kind that asks for help. At dawn, 4 claw marks 3 meters high. The sky is too low. Snow looks combed. Furrows lead to nowhere. Missing is silence. We find a half-buried USB. Souvenirs are traps. Let it stay cold. The recovery frame is perfect gray. Danger refuses to pose. Inventory the absence. 5 radios. Return 4. Names still in the database. Policy revised. Ban raw optics. Visors mandatory. Thumbnails off. CCTV repeats an empty hall. Sometimes nothing prepares you for everything. If a white patch demands a second look, decline. The next file waits. 087 or 682. Type no eyes if you got here. The visor fogs, then clears, learning restraint. Breathe a beat of black. Endings arrive gently. Thermal UAV sweeps again, the honest cold. Only mountains and wind. Servers are cleansed. Preview images disabled. Important images live in human eyes. Drill. Count bold steps. Rotate the lead every 7. By day, the containment room feels smaller. Walls swell with what you survived. End of file is not an ending. It's the warning that remains. Wind cuts like a blade. Omega Watch narrows the world to angles and steps. Comms reduced to numbers. Numbers reduced to a hope you can count. Tape over every lens that might betray us. Fold the paper map. Paper is safer than pixels. Some doors are built to stop. Some are built to become stories. A silhouette off by half a beat. Everyone sees it closer. Silence grows heavy, as if the air puts on armor. Laces scrape a metronome. Time obeys the smallest law. A salt line across the threshold. Ritual keeps the living alive. Static learns a name the mouth won't say. The tunnel bends. The straight line has no feelings. One drop falls larger than reason allows. Someone begins saying sorry to no one and never stops. A pallet jack becomes a barricade. Improvisation is policy's cousin. CCTV is the same old hall. The no keeps doing its job. Omega Watch breathes together. 5 become 1. 1 becomes still. Dawn audits what the night failed to hide. The scratch height is captured. The ruler tells the truth against gravity. A stamp slams the file, memory stamped onto skin. Visor drills repeat until boredom becomes safety. Server policy spreads across the subnet like a stern rumor. Tools return to their outlines. Even emptiness gets labeled. CCTV keeps watching. It's good at not knowing what it sees. If a USB lies in the snow, don't pick it up. If an image begs, refuse. Choose the next descent. 87 or 682. Keep your eyes disciplined